Started like a heartbeat from the depths of who I am. Feel the slow start to. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever time of the day or the time of the night that you are watching this video. Hello, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, viewers, for liking and subscribing to our channel. Um, excuse the chicken if you can hear it. I am so ready to get out in this yard. I have been away from home on business, and I am super ready to get out in the yard. And then as I'm getting ready to go out in the yard, my husband says, "You want to go work out this morning?" I'm going to work out. So I want to do both. But yeah, I am super excited. So saying that to say that I don't have very much time, and let me use it wisely by saying again, thank you, subscribers. I love all my new subscribers. Y'all are doing it. I love y'all channels. Shout out to all of you. You know who you are. I comment on your channel a lot. I just love being around good people. It makes me feel good. So according to y'all videos, you seem like very good people. You're my style of type of people. So I love all of you. Thank you for being who you are. And speaking of that, like I said, I've been out of town on business, and I've lost a lot of time out in the yard. So my editing, y'all please bear with me. Probably by the time you see this, the editing will be fixed, but the editing is really getting to me. I'm not slow by no means at all, but I think it's something going on with my computer, so I'm getting that checked out because there's no way that it should take all of this to do what I need to do. Um, I'm still a beginner, but I'm better than I was on day 3 or 5 or the 100 or whatever. But okay, enough of that. I have gotten in the shrubs. I told you about that. I got in the stuff from Creekside um, Nursery. I put it in the ground. I did not film it. I don't think I did. I don't know. Can't remember. So much stuff been going on and so much at one time. But I did stop at Lowe's the other day, and I got a couple more things, and I did not film it because I'm getting discouraged because of my editing situation. But that's not going to stop me because I'm going to let you see what it is. Got that in the ground. Again, been out of town a lot, so a lot of stuff have grown up, and I'm just going to give y'all a sneak peek of how much the front garden by the front door has really just took over. Um, Sweet potato vines just all over the place, and lantanas, and everything is just growing. And here we are in September, but down in the 9A, my zone 9A, it's still hot here. I mean, I'm kind of jealous of some of y'all on here that says, "Oh, well, we're highs today. It's gonna be 80, or highs today. It's gonna be 70. Lows this, and this." Enjoy that because I'm telling you, it's not that here. We're still sweating here in Louisiana, but nevertheless, love it, enjoying it. And I'm just so excited, y'all. I can't wait to do just a video about talking about my subscribers. That's coming up next. That's next. Okay, because I got to go work out. To what I got to get to. Let's go. Okay, as promised. Look, guys, look at that sweet potato. It's just now, let me just show you. This is where it's supposed to stop at. I'm going to turn my camera around, but I just was passing by it. This is where the border is, where it's supposed to stop at. You see that? That's the border. Now, look how far out it grew into the yard. And another thing, guys, which is so important, I have to watch this. I think it's a transmitter that's plugged into the phone. It keeps coming out of just a little bit, and it's not sitting in there right, and which is making my mic go off. Had that trouble too, but that's okay. God is still good. All right, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit just to kind of give y'all a just a little quick view of y'all seen just a little while ago how much stuff had grown. But look, since I've been gone, this is crazy. Look. Look how much that has grown. And if you go back and look at my last video, just September this month, This stuff was not this big. This is crazy. Look, just look. And you can't hardly see all of it because why? Sweet potato, Margaret sweet potato. Look, it's just covering it. Look at my look. I'm gonna cut all this out and put it in Brenda's way. But I just want you to see how much this stuff has grown. And this thing is just huge. Now this one hasn't grew as much, but that's okay. And I got a can't even see it. Echinacea right there. It's probably because sweet potato won't let it get no sunlight. But I want to show y'all this lantana. Look how tall this lantana has gotten. It's all the way up to here, and it's coming all the way out here. It's acting like sweet potato. It's trying to go crazy. But anyway, I wanted to show you that right quick. This is not what this is about. Let me go back over here. Oh, now y'all know I can't have that, right? Y'all know, y'all see that? Can y'all see what's hiding? Sweet potato, I love you, but not that much. You can't be hiding this. This has got to be seen. So I am going to move it over a little bit, but I'm going to get sweet potato straight. Let sweet potato Margaret. You got to know something. You cannot be hiding the Lord's hands. Okay, that's it. All right, this is what I got at Lowe's. I'm gonna pick it up. This one, I got 2 of these, and if I had to damage this word, I would say Montauk, Montauk daisy. I've been looking for daisies for the longest. It's a perennial, and if y'all can see all of that, let me get closer. Yeah. Okay. That was at Lowe's, not my Lowe's, but a Lowe's out of town where I was. And then I got 2 of the daisies, and then I got a sunny border blue speedwell. So y'all see the hardy zones? Let me get over a little closer. I hope I'm not blurring y'all out. Okay. So we're gonna go check those out. They've already been planted. I did not wait. I just came on. I was super excited to come out here in the yard. So okay. This is it. I put it in the ground yesterday. It's gonna have like a purple color, if you can see that. And you should have been able to see it on the actual container. But yeah, I got it in the ground and I got it close to the end down here. I got enough space between the others. See? So it's gonna be fine. Uh, I didn't want to step in this, but no, I'm not gonna step in this. Hold tight. Not with these shoes on. Okay. I got my trusty handy dandies on. I like I like them shoes, y'all. They red, but I love them. Okay, so this is what I have. Oh, let me just say this. This is not grass in the bed. This is grass outside the fence that I'm gonna get my husband to weed eat that's trying to curl into. All right. This is the daisy. Montauk daisy. I'm gonna call it Montauk. It may not be, it may be another way of saying it, but you seen the spelling of it. And so I got it in the ground, and then I kind of got it in between because I don't have any other white plant. Excuse this hose pipe. I was just watering them in last night. So I left it out here because I know they're gonna need another watering this morning, and then they should be fine. This is this is all I have that's white that's in the bed. So in addition to which I need to pinch off my butterfly bush. Um, in addition to it, look at that pink one trying to come over here. I see you, zinnias, trying to come over here. But anyway, in addition to the white, I wanted to put something else in its by it. So I seen the spacing and I seen the growth of maturity size. So I hope that it does well right here. If not, you know me, I'll move it. Let me go around to the other side and show you. Okay, you may be able to see it better from here. So I have one over there and then one over here, which I kind of noticed now because it was kind of dark. That one is further down than this one. So I may have to shift this down some because I kind of want them kind of in the same area angle. So I may shift it down a little bit. But so that'll kind of bring out the white in the butterfly bush. And okay, chicken, Chicken over here clowning. But anyway, I didn't really realize it, but the butterfly bush is kind of behind this pillar. But when you go outside, when I realized it, I went outside the gate and looked, and it's not bad. You can see the bush, you can see the butterfly bush on both sides. So uh that's where we're gonna leave it. I don't want to move it. And I will take you out there so you can see what I mean by that. Okay, here's that the um butterfly bush from Creekside. Look at the stuff from the other one. Here's the butterfly bush from Creekside. I'll zoom in. You know, I showed you that it was purple. You should have been seeing that video now. And I'm gonna cut off this. It did have some blooms on it, but let me get closer. You see the purple? Uh got it in the ground. Here is the hydrangea. It's looking kind of sad this morning, but it was small, so I'm hoping it's just trying to catch its growth spurt. All right, sorry about moving y'all so fast, y'all. Um, that's the marigold, but yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. Let me see. I think it's gonna be fine. Um, just to show y'all something right quick. There I go right quick. You know how that goes. I took these. Let me zoom out a little bit. I took these off of the big plant that's at the front door. These coyas. This coleus I put in the ground. I mean, I put in water and let it got roots. These I just put in the ground, and they were already tall. And this one was this size, so they're doing good. Y'all look at this blanket flower. I moved it, and when I moved this blanket flower, it started saying, "Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Look how it's blooming, and look, got more new." You probably can't see it. There it is. You can see it now. And look all on the other side. Y'all, it said, what was you what took so long? Look, it's blooming good like it was doing when I first got it. It did not like where it was. It loves this soil though. Okay, chicken wanna cut up, rooster wanna cut up this morning. But anyway, every time I get on camera, it does this. Okay, so also I want to show y'all. Y'all remember those Okay, he's getting his turn. Y'all remember the Margaret sweet potato vines I threw out here? I told y'all I was gonna come back. Look, look. I told y'all. I just threw it out here and pushed it in the dirt. That was it. Look, it was laid down like it was just dead and it wasn't gonna live. And look, if you look everywhere, sweet potato vine was laid. It's doing fine. And let's speak to the camera. You say to God be the glory. Okay, so sweet potato vine right there. Look, sweet potato vine right there. Look, I told y'all everywhere I laid the sweet potato vines. Look, I just laid them in here. Look, look, sweet potato vine, 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 sweet potato vine. I told y'all I just laid it out there, and look, I just want y'all to see that Margaret don't play. Look, everywhere I laid it, it's just out there and it's doing great. The other two, let me give this to you right quick. Um, this the butterfly bush here. I went on and pinched it off, so it's gonna start back blooming again. It's gonna come back up. And the other hydrangea that I got. Now I cannot tell you right now which one is which because I forgot. But one is a little lime punch, and one is a firelight tibbet, I think. But you already seen it in another video because you watch my videos, right? The marigolds are doing really good. Y'all, I didn't do this for a tour. I promise I didn't. But I wanted to show you how things are going and how it's growing so pretty. Rosa Sharon. Hey, girl. I'm thinking about naming this one here Linda Rose. I have an aunt that passed, and her name was Linda Rose. And I have an aunt that passed. Her name was Annie Mae. Chicken, stop the noise, please. So I have Mama right here, which was named Brenda. So I'm thinking about Brenda, Linda Rose, and Annie Rose. I mean, and Annie Mae. So That's what I think. I said this the other night. I gotta cut back the blooms on that. This I already had for a long period of time. I've already had it, but I'm thinking about naming this one Annie Mae, this one Linda Rose, and then this hibiscus gonna be Mama. All right, so I didn't do this for a tour for that. I just really came out to show y'all how the new stuff is coming, and I put in the ground just to add to Brenda's way. All right, that's it. That's all. Um, More to come. Let me end this video because I gotta go work out. From the